It's not the same. It's just not the same. Like,
They did not do a lot of in crew two or crew one. They
Hell
didn't
yeah.
they didn't force you to buy shit in them games. Like they really don't force you to buy it in crew two. I mean
yeah,
Motorfest.
yeah. But
It's
the flip
just
side of that
if
is
you
you
want
got
the extra shit,
the BT.
you gonna
The
pay for it.
BT, just real quick, I understand where you're coming from. It's free content, but you gotta grind for that shit. Otherwise, you gotta pay for it with like the points and all that with the microtransactions. That's the thing.
Hell yeah.
Not really. Because if you
At least if
let's
you
say
don't
for
grind
example, I
for
bought
it,
the
because you
motor
know
pad.
people don't go.
I bought the
You
motor.
know,
I bought the motor pad, and I'm gonna say that you really not grinding for shit. You do a playlist. That's you get some free calls every month before everybody else. You getting early access certain calls every month because eventually those calls get released to everybody. So you get the call before everybody else. You get certain little perks that come with the playlist. That this that and the third. You get shit a little bit earlier than everybody else. That's really all that shit is. That's
Hell
it.
yeah, hell yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Hell yeah.
there are other games that micro transition you like you a motherfucker like bitch you made the money. You know what I mean? Compared to motherfucking Motorfit. There are other games that charge the shit
You're
out of
looking
out
good.
of you for shit.
Really.
You know what I
On
mean?
God.
But
yeah.
And so I mean for Motorfest to finally, for Ivory Child to finally be like, okay, we need to kind of come up with some way of getting some money back for all the free shit because you got 700 plus vehicles on that game. Between the combination, and you probably got 600 cars out of the 700 some vehicles that are on there. So for 600 cars, some cars that other games don't even have yet. You know what I mean? Compared like Forza and
And
all
they
the
be
other
creating their own
games.
vehicles and shit.
Yeah, they even have a whole team creating ivory tower cars. You know what I mean? Just coming up with different designs and actually putting their own look. So I give
They
them for
got concept
creativity
cars and that shit
for
too.
They getting
yeah,
too
for
fucking lazy for me, bro. Playing Crew One and Crew Two, they getting a little too lazy if you ask me.
I thought they
yeah,
was too lazy in crew too, honestly.
they have gotten lazy.
Yeah.
Yes, they have gotten
Yeah.
lazy.
Let me not
All
let me
I'm
not hate on
saying,
crew two.
I
But
give them points for certain little things. They like right now, they finna be threatened when Horizon come out. We gonna see just what the
you
player
even see
base.
how fucking Forza put the Lamborghini as the
Cause
cover. Same thing they did with fucking.
I'm gonna be all the way honest. If Test Drive would have came out banging, Motorfest would have been in trouble. Cause test drive give you then everything. Like bitch, you can cut your hazards on and actually do a real takeover on the intersection if you chose to. You know what I mean? You can hit your blinkers, you can let your top down, you can do a lot of things car interactive with your car. You are they gave you full, you can let your windows down, you can do everything you want in your car on test drive. If test drive would have came out hit the motherfucking floor running, Motorfest would have been hurt. If they multiplayer would have been hitting right, if everything would have been going good, yeah.
But it didn't. So, that's why. That's why.
Yeah, but I'm just saying though,
He said,
This
"But
is
it
all.
didn't."
All we're talking about is
you're right, it
hypothetical.
didn't.
Yeah.
It didn't. But at the end of the day, the only thing motherfucking test
Well,
Man,
you
that's
know
what any
the
what?
game,
only
bro.
thing
You
fucking
fuck up
You
one
Motorfest
know.
time, bro.
got
You
I
can't
going
come
know.
back
I
on
from
know.
it.
is
One game's just
bullshit.
gonna blow all that shit out the fucking water.
GTA
GTA
6,
6, nigga.
but
I doubt it.
GTA fucking 6,
I
boy.
doubt it.
You know how long I've been waiting for that fucking game?
I doubt
Bro,
it.
people been waiting.
GTA
doubt
6, nigga, you know companies are waiting for GTA 6 to drop for them to even release
People have
a
been
game.
waiting 12 years for this shit to drop, bro.
Companies are
Like,
scared to even release a trailer for a game because GTA 6.
bro,
I doubt it.
like the
I
car
doubt it.
detailing in that
GTA
game is
6
crazy,
is
bro.
not.
It's
It's not a car.
They
It's not a
they can't even put real
racing
cars in
game.
that shit
There's
no
a
more though.
difference. You can't compare
Man,
GTA.
forget the racing game. No, I'm not. Let's just talk about
Yeah,
games
but
in general.
you can't compare GTA 6 to
but I mean,
fucking.
cars are a part of it, so you can kind of make that argument. I mean, it's.
Yeah,
But you
yeah.
can't. God
Oh,
damn.
this
I
shit
mean, people are
laggy as
gonna race
fuck.
them, and people are gonna, do
Oh
yeah.
yeah,
So I mean, I think you can kind
yeah.
of
GTA.
like, bro.
But when GTA 6 come out, boy, the game's gonna be
I heard
fucking
someone say
done.
like GTA 6 could put some game studios out of business.
But
Like
you
for
gotta
real,
think
bro.
like
If it's gonna be such a big
Rockstar been
game.
doing this
That's a bit
shit.
of a stretch.
Y'all
That's
remember
a bit of a
Rockstar?
stretch.
Well, I don't know. I could
Rockstar
see it
put games out of
happening. I
business.
could see that.
Damn, I can see, yeah, bro. You know, as long
Well,
as
I
the
mean,
game's
come
been
on.
like
Well, see,
anticipated.
my thing is like, look at all these games coming out nowadays. Most of them ain't even complete. Most of them buggy as hell. They
Word,
got
no,
battle
and
passes. They
some of
got
these games,
all these microtransactions nobody likes. So I mean, if GTA
word.
6 does it right, they
Yeah,
could put a lot of games out of
GTA the same
business. They could put a
motherfucking.
lot of games out of
I'm
business, bro.
saying GTA.
Rockstar,
Bro,
listen.
GTA the same
Anytime
motherfucking.
Rockstar put out a game, how long has GTA 5 been like top 5?
exactly,
Man,
Top.
exactly. It's been 12 years, and GTA 5 is still
because
streamed to this day.
GTA 5 is still one of the most bought
It's still bought.
games.
It's still played. It's
man,
still
look,
streamed,
People are
bro.
still
People are
buying
still
this
buying
shit.
this shit, bro. Like it's like,
Like,
GTA.
God forbid GTA
GTA
6
ain't
come
no
out, they gonna
different.
break history. They gonna break
they're gonna,
history.
yeah,
Gonna
they're
break
gonna break
social.
the internet.
They
They're
gonna
gonna
break
break
the.
the internet.
They gonna break the prices before
Yeah.
when it come out. Like they gonna break all types of shit, boy. Like
GTA ain't no better than the rest of these games. They
You sound
what?
crazy,
microtransactions the shit
bro.
out your
You
You
ass.
sound
sound
crazy as
crazy.
Man,
Listen, Rockstar ain't money hungry.
let me explain
Monster,
something to
look,
you.
Rockstar started
I
doing that
don't give a
shit.
fuck. I don't give a fuck. I'm not giving Rockstar another dime of my money. How they did 5M, I wouldn't get their ass a
That's
dime
not.
for it.
That's not a Rockstar thing. That's like a PC. But
No.
No,
listen,
they bought 5M.
Rockstar fucked over
oh,
Yeah,
they
they
5M.
bought five
They
did.
M.
bought them people out.
Yeah.
They
Damn,
bought them people
That's
out.
why if you look
Stole
at
them
like
people.
that drift car
Stole them.
update, that
that's
shit
fire.
definitely
Yeah.
5M.
They stole them
That's
people
fire.
shit. They stole them people shit.
But you gotta think,
Fired
hey,
them
they
people.
gotta get their money. Hey, I wouldn't be mad. I'm not mad at it though.
Man, that ain't how you do
That's
shit. Cause
honestly for them. That's a good
you don't,
purchase though.
Hey,
you know
business is
what?
business.
Nah,
That
you
just
know what
mean
happened?
they listen to
Nah,
their
nah. See, that's
consumers.
what happened. They saw people leaving regular GTA Online to go play that 5M because it was more detailed. It wasn't so bullshit.
Yeah,
It
but
was. It was.
five
It was.
They can
It
kind of
actually had.
they can more role play.
Yeah.
They can role play in
Exactly.
this shit.
Exactly.
They can mod it.
listen,
They can mod it to do whatever they
5M,
want. You
And
can't do
and
that
then
console.
Rockstar was looking at it like,
listen,
we gotta get that
listen,
money, bro. Like
listen,
they said, shut that
listen,
fuck.
listen.
Listen, Rockstar is a
Now
smart
go
ass
ahead, BT.
company. They
Go
know
ahead,
what they
BT. Go
doing.
say what you gotta say.
Go
Listen.
ahead, man.
5M and Red M gave GTA players what people wanted. Rockstar wouldn't do that. To this day, they still ain't doing it.
Mm-hmm.
GTA 5 don't
Exactly.
get like, bro. They 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 charge you for everything in the game like it's fucking like you
Shark
know what I mean?
cards.
Fuck that. You
But
know what I
listen, you
mean?
don't listen.
Yeah.
Buying shark cards is optional. You don't gotta buy that shit.
Don't dare
I
try to
think
cheat.
they made
Don't
an
dare
ad or
try to
something
cheat.
about the Dr. Dre shit. It says something about 3 million, but you gotta have GTA Plus
Yeah.
and some
Yeah,
about a shark
yeah.
But I
card.
mean,
That's
what let's
nowadays. That's
let's be
nowadays though. But you gotta
realistic.
think that
What
fucking
is
five
three?
M
What is $3 million gonna get you in GTA 5? A Honda,
shit. A new car.
I ain't gonna
a
lie.
Honda,
Damn,
a
Where
You
they
said
Honda,
a
live, that is
Honda.
a
true.
I ain't gonna
Honda
lie.
an hour worth.
BT kind of cooking
Listen,
with that one. I ain't gonna
But
lie.
they do that
you
because
ain't even gonna be able to.
nowadays you have motherfuckers that exploit the
I
game a
mean, you could
lot.
do glitches.
So
They
like
got money glitches you
Shit,
can do.
shit.
Shit.
like
No,
there's a
you
I
lot.
don't.
mean,
I
Them
remember that big
motherfuckers
band wave they
that
did
should have
because
get
of
you
like
banned
one
for life.
exploit.
That should have get you banned for life. Trying to
They're not gonna
exploit
ban you.
that shit. What
They're
is
not gonna
wrong?
ban you for life.
nah.
They just gonna
They
reset your
just
shit.
reset it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Nigga said
but that's what
reset.
I'm
I ain't
saying
trying
though.
to
Like,
reset.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I did one glitch and I got my shit reset. I was still playing that motherfucker, boy. I ain't give a
yeah,
fuck.
I ain't get what. You can
GTA
have
was one of
shooting them.
those games. Like when GTA back in the day was one of those games I could always play and not get tired
Y'all
of.
folks still in that visa?
I mean, now
Nah,
there's more games. I'm kind of just waiting for GTA 6 because I've been playing GTA 5 since that shit came out. I mean, I
Well, you
still
gonna be
play it every
waiting.
now and then,
I
but
hate to say,
GTA
I hate to
5.
be the bearer of bad news. You gonna be waiting.
hey,
GTA 6 ain't
GTA,
coming out till the
I
They
will
say it's
listen.
2026.
gonna drop this
I'll
year,
wait.
bro. They say
I
it's
mean,
gonna drop
I'll wait. I'll wait
They
as
said that.
look.
Hey, they
Listen, it's
said that
Rockstar. I'm gonna
last
wait as
year.
long as I can. I'm
They
gonna wait
said
as
that
long as I
last
can.
year. They said that the year before that too.
Listen, ain't no
Look,
day.
Bro, they
Hey,
no no
the
no
people say
no
GTA
that.
no
6 gonna
BT.
come
They
out when
said
the PlayStation
they
6
they
come out.
said
GTA 6 will
they
come
said
out when
fall of
when the PS6 come out.
2025. They said fall of
Yeah.
Yeah,
2025.
Yes,
they
and
They,
said
that's
the
in
fall
like
of
3 months.
2024 too.
No,
no,
they
they
did not.
didn't.
Listen,
No, they
yes, they
didn't.
did. It's in the
What?
trailer.
It,
They said
Listen,
listen,
fall
if you go
Rockstar,
watch the trailer right
Rockstar
now,
lied. That was in
bro,
23. That
like
was in 23.
if you go watch the trailer right now, it's 2025, fall 2025.
Yes, come on now. We
Yeah,
right,
but
we close
last year,
by
but
Why
it.
the
what
hell
I'm
you over
saying
here
though,
saying
Kev, what
24?
I'm saying, Kev, last year it said fall of 2024.
No, it
Year before
No,
that
didn't.
it
it
No,
said
it
fall of
didn't.
didn't.
2023.
That probably was the people that's
Yes,
talking
You
it
about
probably
it being
saw
did.
released,
something
but
on
Rockstar.
Twitter or something like that, or
Yeah, if
like some fake
Rockstar ain't
stuff.
say it,
Like,
bro, then it ain't. Then
see,
it
that's the
ain't
thing. You
right.
gotta stop believing all that bullshit that people be making up about GTA.
You
There it
gotta wait
is.
till
Like,
Rockstar come out and say that
exactly.
shit, bro.
Rockstar need to stop
You can't
believing
be
all
You
that
can't be listening to
bullshit
them
people
niggas,
be
bro.
saying.
When Rockstar say that shit
No,
gonna come out, it's gonna come out that day.
We gonna
but
see. We gonna see. That's
Nigga,
all. I'm gonna
Rockstar,
leave it at that.
when is Rockstar live? When is Rockstar live?
What
Rockstar
you
ain't like
mean when they lie?
Cyberpunk. Rockstar ain't like fucking Project Red where they fucking delay games and shit and it still be out. No,
you said what?
Rockstar been
You
doing
said
this shit.
Project Red. What the fuck is that?
CD Project Red, you know, Witchercraft, fucking
Oh,
Cyberpunk.
oh, okay, that's what that is.
Yeah, those the people that made. Yeah, Rockstar ain't the type of company to fuck up. But Midnight Club, Red Dead Redemption,
Dude,
Max Payne. There's too many games
Man, this guy,
Rockstar that
man,
made.
look. I think this. I
You
think
know,
they
on a
need to
side
do
note,
goddamn fast.
I would kill for a new Midnight Club, bro. I would
Oh
love that
God,
shit.
Rockstar. I ain't gonna lie, Rockstar's like LeBron James, bro.
But unfortunately,
The
we ain't
GOAT
gonna
of
be
all
there.
right,
games.
all right, Glazer.
I'm
Yo,
trying to tell you,
hey,
God
watch out,
damn.
watch out,
He
watch
gonna
out.
compare that shit to Queen James, man.
He
And
says
yeah,
it's
bro,
James
that's
LeBron James.
this nigga.
Bro,
Rockstar's the GOAT of fucking making games,
they're
bro. Low
up there. They're
key, like.
definitely a top five, top
I'm
Nah,
yeah,
trying
they
to figure
they
out
def
what
no,
make
they
you
top
think.
definitely
three. They
top
ain't top
three.
five. They top
Yeah,
three.
top three. Yeah.
Top.
I'm trying to figure out what make you think LeBron James is even a GOAT. That
First of all,
Cardinals
LeBron
no
James.
GOAT.
LeBron James is number one. First of all, LeBron James number one. Let's get that out of the way.
Uh,
Number one of what?
We
Number
can
one of
we can
what?
talk about basketball right now if
Number
you
I
want
one
I
of
to.
what?
say
Number one
I'm
of
Number
more.
one
what?
of
I say
what?
Steph Curry is probably in the top three.
Man,
Listen.
Like,
Steph Curry definitely one of the best
yeah.
shooters, but he definitely ain't number one.
Well, that's
Listen,
come on,
man.
debatable. That's
cuz.
debatable.
LeBron
Hey,
James
bro. Hey,
will
bro.
never,
Sh-
He would never
never,
what?
never
What?
outdo what
Yes,
Chicago
the fuck
Bulls
he will.
did, cuz.
He did it multiple
shit.
times. What you
I'll even
saying?
throw Kobe in there.
Man,
Shit,
please.
Hey, all y'all
Kobe.
niggas gotta say is
LeBron
that
James
nigga
could not
MJ.
be the prime Larry
R.I.P.
Bird,
Kobe.
cuz. So you
Yeah.
really think you gonna put him against
R.P.
But
motherfucking
Kobe.
Kobe
MJ?
definitely will be up
But
there if
MJ
he
gonna
was still
forever be
here.
the GOAT, bro. MJ gonna forever be the
Kobe
GOAT, bro.
retired. He retired, man. He's done. He retired
But
before
he
he
was one of the
after like
best.
before he
But he
died.
was one of the best though. That's the thing about it.
But he's
Who
not the
was one
top
of
five. Kobe is not
who
top five.
who?
What?
That's
Kobe better
tell
than
me,
LeBron
tell me.
James.
No, the fuck he not. No, the fuck he not. You was out your goddamn
Man, get
mind.
this nigga out of here,
These
man.
niggas are smoking crack.
Sit
No, the
your
fuck he
ass
not.
up
Ain't
out
no
of
way
here,
he just
man.
said that.
Man, get this
Ain't no
nigga
way he
out
just
of
said
here.
Oh
that.
my
I ain't gonna
god.
Get this
lie.
nigga
I
out
Hey,
of
agree
here,
with
man.
B.
man.
I agree with BT on this. That nigga couldn't survive in old school basketball though.
Man,
I'll tell you
hell
that.
no. Cry baby.
Ooh,
That nigga don't do nothing but
fuck
cry.
no. Kobe is not better than LeBron. I got
Man,
your
we
mind.
just said
Hey, how y'all feel about Lamelo?
Melo ball, he fine.
who?
LaMelo fine.
Man, let me tell you something, cuz.
He may be.
LeBron
He not.
James.
He.
Let me tell you something, cuz.
LeBron
LeBron James
James
could
is the
not
goat.
LeBron James could not motherfucking keep up with nan one of them old school ass
Yes, the
basketball
fuck he
players, cuz.
could.
Man,
He
please.
nigga, he 40 keeping up with these YNs in the court.
Man, yeah, with all these
Alright,
rules.
yeah.
With all these
This
rules.
nigga, this nigga is 40 playing like he 28.
Man. Yeah.
uh,
And we're this
LeBron
this ain't
James is
even
garbage, bro. That nigga
what.
garbage, bro.
This nigga
San
LeBron is still
Hold
Antonio,
up,
averaging
BT.
25 a
Hold up,
game.
San Antonio,
BT.
man, let me tell you something. San Antonio and Dallas proved just how trash motherfucking LeBron James was.
These niggas.
2011, Dallas Mavericks destroyed them people. They had the big three at the time. D Wade, Chris Bosh, and LeBron, and them bitches got they motherfucking ass
Oh yeah,
slaughtered
Dwayne Wade.
by the
Oof.
Dallas Mavericks, bro. By the Dallas Mavericks, a team full of senior citizens, motherfucking old ass Dirk, old ass Terry, old ass Jason Kidd, old ass Popovich. Man, stuck that nigga dick in the dirt, cuz just made that man embarrass himself. San Antonio turned around and did the same thing. Had that nigga crying about he was having cramps. Man, LeBron a bitch. That nigga could not survive in 1990 motherfucking basketball. Man, they had to ate that nigga alive. Larry Bird would have destroyed. Larry Bird would have
What?
destroyed fucking LeBron, cuz.
Hell no! You out your
Then
mind?
the fact, then the nerve
Hey,
for you got to say that
hey,
Kobe Bryant, the only other player closely resembled fucking Michael Jordan, ain't top 5. Man, LeBron ain't in the top 10. LeBron ain't even in
LeBron
my
is
top
what?
10,
LeBron
cuz.
is one.
Man, that, yeah. One is being the biggest hoe in the league. Yeah, that's what
Hell
he is.
no. Hey,
Man, that nigga
that's how you keep
trash,
that
cuz.
longevity, boy. But listen,
Man, that nigga trash, cuz. Man, you can call it what you want.
you
That
said
nigga
you said
garbage.
LeBron is trash. Who better than LeBron?
Man,
Don't
man,
say
that nigga
Kobe,
trash.
because Kobe is not in the picture.
Man, that nigga trash. Hell,
You talk about LeBron
Steph
couldn't handle
Curry
back.
better than that nigga.
Hey, hey, hey. I personally love Curry, so I ain't gonna speak on that. But
Steph Curry better than that nigga, man. I don't even
but
want to
he,
hear shit,
Steph
man.
Curry is the GOAT. Steph Curry is the GOAT. He is the best shooter in the world. But he's not better than LeBron. Right?
I
Man,
say
shit.
Kevin Durant's up there too.
Yeah, Kevin Durant up there.
Man.
Definitely. Overall, like best and the
The
best ever.
nerve this nigga had to say that Kobe Bryant, may he rest in peace,
Uh,
Yeah,
ain't
may he
in the
rest in
top
peace.
5.
But
Man, please.
Kobe is not top. He not top 10.
Man,
Kobe is not
please.
top 10.
The Lakers would not be what they are if it wasn't for Kobe Bryant.
Nigga,
Get the
what?
fuck out of
What are
here.
you? Yo,
Get the fuck out of here,
what?
cuz. If it wasn't for
What?
Shaquille O'Neal, if
What?
it wasn't for
Do you not
Shaq,
know about the Lakers in the
Kobe,
70s and 80s?
Magic, if it wasn't for them names right there,
Shaq alone
man,
was better.
Kobe wouldn't be
What?
nobody, cuz.
Shaq alone is better than Kobe.
Man, them niggas wouldn't be shit without them two
What?
names right there, cuz. Magic, Kobe, and Shaq made the Lakers what they are.
No, the fuck. Hey,
And then the fact that I'm sorry, cuz LeBron won't even be a Lakers player to me. Because at the end of the day, that nigga team hot more than a bitch at the motel getting drugged by a bunch of
this
niggas.
nigga,
That nigga
this
LeBron
nigga
is a
said
team
Kobe.
slut.
This nigga said
That nigga
Kirby. He
LeBron,
didn't listen.
that nigga is a
He didn't even
team
mention.
slut.
He didn't even
That
mention
nigga
oh
is
my
Kareem.
a
He
team
didn't
god.
mention
slut.
West.
That nigga go
This
to
Oh
nigga,
my
this
god,
where
nigga,
he
BT.
think he
You
can win at.
bro.
That
like
nigga goes where
what?
he think he can win at, cuz. That nigga is a team
This
hoe.
nigga forgot about Fisher. Like, bro, what?
Oh.
Man, come
All
on.
these
Once again,
players
like
on the
I say,
Lakers
cuz,
were there
it's been
before
proven,
Kobe.
hands down, Michael Jordan is
Proven.
the greatest of all
No, the
time.
fuck he's not.
Nobody will ever surpass Michael Jordan. I bet you LeBron. How many
LeBron
shoes
has already
LeBron done sold?
surpassed Michael
How many
Jordan
shoes
in
LeBron
too
done
many
sold?
ways.
How many? LeBron couldn't put the greatest ever on his shoe and it sell.
Listen, hey,
Come on,
you
man.
gotta
Get the
think. You
fuck
gotta
out of here,
think.
man.
Shoes
Get the fuck
wise,
out of
nigga.
here,
This,
man.
this,
6 for 6.
Michael.
6 for 6. 6 for 6. Cause
That's all you can
Jordan ain't
say.
never
Who does
failed.
Michael have on his team every year?
Man,
Who? Listen.
man.
Every team
Here
Michael
we
done went up
here we
against.
go with that shit.
Hold on. How many teams?
Here we
How
go
many
against
All
Houston
Stars? How
getting
many?
swept.
Listen. How many All Star
Here we
teams?
go
How many
against
All
Houston
Star
getting.
players did this nigga Michael have on his team? This nigga couldn't. This nigga could barely play without Scottie Pippen on his team. Let him know who else he had on his
Jermaine,
team.
he didn't. That nigga had Rob Ventus.
Pippen is carrying this
That nigga
nigga.
had Tony Coates. That nigga made Rob Ventus. Come on, man. That's how I know you young because you ain't seen no 90s basketball when nigga was getting
Hey,
20 in his motherfucking
I
mouth and
know.
shit. and
Michael
still
ain't doing
playing
shit
ball.
without rhyming, without pimping. Come on now, those two niggas alone was carrying this nigga.
LeBron
Fuck.
ain't shit without man. LeBron ain't
LeBron
won a
didn't
damn
carry team,
game by
nigga.
his
What you
motherfucking self.
mean? LeBron
LeBron
didn't
ain't
carry the
won one.
Lakers, that's
Man, that nigga
Cleveland,
ain't won a
Miami
damn
Heat.
game by himself. Big
What?
crybaby ass nigga, man.
This
That nigga
nigga,
need to
this
get. Let me
nigga,
tell you
listen.
something.
Michael
When
can't do shit
LeBron
without
take
his
P
team.
Diddy dick out his ass, he
What?
might actually be a
Wow,
better player.
that's crazy.
When that nigga get puppy
Hey
dick
man,
out his
hey,
ass,
what the
he
fuck is he
might get
talking
some more
about?
respect for me. Man,
Hey
get
man,
on
this
that
nigga, now he
man,
talking about
nigga.
P Diddy,
Oh
man.
wow.
Man, that nigga.
Uh,
That when LeBron be at. LeBron be
Look,
at
but
them Diddy
listen,
parties.
listen,
Shit, get his
listen.
booty played with. You
LeBron,
see that nigga
listen.
got a little Beyonce back
I
there,
just
that hoe ass
unmuted. I
nigga.
just unmuted the whole shit and heard booty play with. What you talking about? I just come back to.
Man, what?
Yeah.
I'm talking about this nigga Queen James be at them Diddy parties.
Hey, bro.
whoa.
This nigga talking about my LeBron ain't number one, the GOAT. LeBron is the
Hell
GOAT.
no,
I
that
don't
nigga
watch
ain't the GOAT.
basketball, but I wouldn't say LeBron is of all time the best. I wouldn't say that.
Hell no.
But he
That
Elite,
nigga
definitely
can
is the
definitely do
GOAT.
this.
Definitely is the GOAT. Number
Hell
one.
no.
I ain't gonna lie though. I heard some. I be hearing niggas crazy glaze. Some niggas said one time to me.
that you
Somebody
one you
said
niggas.
some. No, not me. No, listen. Some niggas said one of the greatest men to walk the earth was LeBron. Then it's Jesus. Like
Man,
what? Nah, but low
this
key, bro.
nigga, boy. Boy, these young people, boy, I'm telling you, cuz
What
LeBron
you
would not have
mean?
made it. That nigga would not. God damn, this
That nigga
racist. Oh my God.
would have fucking made it through 75% of the players in the fucking 80s, 90s on every
Hell no.
generation.
I
Yes.
guarantee you this. I guarantee you this. If LeBron would have played in the 90s, that nigga would have been retired already.
Did you
I
see
guarantee
who he
you
was
that.
going up against in the early 2000s?
I guarantee you that. LeBron would not have
Did you
made it
see
through.
who he was going
That
up
nigga
against in
would
the
not have.
in the early
Oh,
That
damn,
nigga
you
2000s?
would
breaking
not have
hella
had
hard.
made it. That nigga would not
God.
have made it through the 90s, cuz. I guarantee you that.
I can't
The
even.
only reason
I
that nigga
can't even.
knees so strong because he be
Damn.
on them at them Diddy parties. Everybody got knees,
Look at these
LeBron.
parties.
Shit.
Hey
He be
man, I'm
on them
done.
knees at the Diddy parties. That's why he be.
Now we going into Diddy parties and shit, man. What?
So what
He admitted, man,
Nigga, we
LeBron
went from
admitted
talking
that.
about UB
Hey,
the GTA 6
LeBron
to
admitted that himself.
Oh my
LeBron
god.
admitted that himself.
nah,
LeBron got
nah,
on social
now he want to
media,
take it outside of basketball about these Diddy
man,
parties, bro.
cuz that nigga just a
Michael
hoe.
Jordan could have been to these Diddy parties too. He was back. Diddy was
Oh
back then in the
my
'90s.
God.
What you mean?
Oh my God. Here we go. Here we go.
Hey, bro, that's just
LeBron
real.
admit. Why you just can't face the fact LeBron admitted it? God damn, Trump. LeBron admitted it. LeBron said it himself. Ain't no
You heard
party like
you.
a P Diddy party.
Hey, man.
LeBron said that shit. I'm just telling you what that nigga
Hey,
said.
I'm just telling you. Most of the celebrities have been in them parties, so you can't even just speak on LeBron. It probably
Yeah,
some of them niggas back in the '80s,
but you right.
but you
But you
gotta
know
think
what?
P
Them
Diddy
celebrities,
is y'all niggas, man, cause
most of them real celebrities knew what time to leave. Like, okay, it's time to
cause
leave. Hey,
that's
go back
Showtime. P
uptown.
Diddy was active in
Yeah,
them '90s, boy, with
Nah,
fucking
he was
missing
like that. He
yeah.
you.
was like that preacher. Lock them doors.
Yeah,
Oh
but
Exactly.
get
nah.
what? He
That's
wasn't
crazy,
doing what the
bro.
thing was.
Niggas said lock them
P Diddy
doors.
wasn't doing that
Nah, that's
shit.
wild.
He wasn't
P
doing
Diddy
that
was
shit
doing
like
that.
that in
Listen,
the
P Diddy
'90s.
was doing that shit back in the day.
Yeah, he was, but he wasn't doing it
That
like
that
he
was that
doing
was
it
y'all
now.
niggas. Y'all was bumping that nigga music back in the day.
He wasn't doing it like he doing it now, cuz. He
Nah,
wasn't doing it
he
like
was
he
doing that way
doing it
worse
now.
back then. Pumping niggas with IV fluid so he can get the drugs out of them.
Yeah.
The baby
You
oil,
right.
the
Because he
baby
showed
oil.
to he be in LeBron a little bit.
That nigga playing the fucking drug him, bro.
Yeah, he ain't drug LeBron.
That nigga had how many bottles of baby
D was
oil?
in that bitch.
Yeah, D
Yo,
Wade
don't,
was there. You know he
hey,
was there. His dress. Him and LeBron.
don't bring the weight into this.
Him and LeBron, both
Nah,
of them was there.
that
Same
Y'all
dress.
still stuck on Zaya
that nigga
Wade, bro.
definitely, man, that nigga definitely was at the parties.
Hey man, don't talk about
And
Man,
he was at the
D
after
Wade,
party.
look, D Wade fucked me up when that nigga was on some talk show, talking about his bad handbag and how he
Oh, I
got
seen
his.
that little
You
ass
seen that?
handbag. Didn't
Talking
he
about
have
his
nail polish
handbag,
on?
how he got all his stuff meticulously constantly placed in his bag. He don't go nowhere without his little man bag. I'm like, this fruity ass nigga. That nigga jaw ain't big from chewing
Hey,
no
but hey,
motherfucking bubble gum.
but
That
them
nigga
people from
jaw
your
big.
time.
That
Them
nigga
people
jaw
from your
big from
time.
putting them dicks in his mouth.
Whoa.
That's what that is.
Whoa, player, whoa, player.
Man, I'm
Hey,
telling
hey,
you,
leave
brother.
that man alone.
That that
Let
one
that man
side of
do his
that
business,
that one
man.
side of that nigga jaw, that one side of nigga jaw that
Huh?
swole up is from all them dicks getting punched in there. That's what that is.
Hey,
Your
listen,
ass.
man.
Yeah, Hunk tweaking, boy.
Listen.
Man, I
Hunk is
swear to God,
tweaking,
I
boy.
tell him to his face too.
Hey,
I
ain't
tell
got
him
nothing
to
to
his
do with
face.
me. Ain't got nothing to do with me.
This.
No.
That boy talking
But
about
y'all
his
be
jaw
following
swole
these
cause all them
fruity ass
dicks.
niggas. But see, the thing is,
Wasn't
y'all be
LeBron and D
following
Wade
these
best friends?
Hey,
y'all
boy,
be following these
that back in
fruity ass
2015, man. You
motherfucking.
better, hey,
Y'all be
relax,
following these fruity ass
relax.
motherfucking basketball players talking about they
I
the
mean,
GOAT. Yeah, they the GOAT, all right.
LeBron is the GOAT. Fuck you talking about?
Yeah, you right. He the GOAT. He the
Hey,
GOAT, all right. He the Billy GOAT.
this nigga,
He the Billy GOAT.
this nigga,
Queen
boy.
motherfucking James. Lakeisha James.
King
Badass.
James, buddy, King James.
Man, that's Queen James.
Hey,
That's Queen James 100%. That nigga wouldn't stand a chance in the 90s.
I I would
yeah,
love to hear
yes,
BT
sir.
say all this to a huge LeBron James fan just to sit there
He's
reaction.
talking to one.
Hey, I'm not a huge LeBron James. I'm a Steph Curry fan, really.
Like
In
I
all
mean
reality,
like
but
I'm
LeBron is
telling
the
you,
GOAT.
bro
that
like
nigga is not
I
no
know. I
GOAT. You
mean, like a
right. He a
nigga
GOAT. You
that
are
really
100% right. He's a GOAT, a Billy GOAT. That's what he is.
know basketball. Fuck you,
He
time out.
leg locked that nigga.
Man, that nigga is not no GOAT.
LeBron is the GOAT of basketball.
Yeah.
There's no other person doing it like he did, man.
What he did? What has he
What
done,
you mean?
cuz?
What has he done?
What has he done?
Came in the league. Oh, 2003, back to back. Fucking what else? Fucking
Back to back
nah, he
what?
didn't get
Back
hit.
to back L's. Back to back L's. He ain't win shit. He
Whoa,
ain't win shit.
whoa
Man, let me
player.
tell you something. Michael Jordan won three. Took
First of
a
all,
year off to go.
when Michael
Took a
Jordan
year
first came
off.
in the
The
league,
nigga went and played baseball. Came back and won three more. Came back and won three more. Then went to the Washington Wizards and still clown niggas in his 40s on the Wizards team. Still was fucking cutting up, acting a fool. Come on, man. LeBron could never stack up to
all
motherfucking
right.
Michael Jordan. That nigga could never stack up to MJ, cuz.
Telling you, what? Listen, what type of real threat was MJ going against back in the fucking 90s?
The,
Niggas elbow you in
the,
your
the
motherfucking shit.
motherfucker. Do you hear
No,
that shit? That's
I'm
how
talking
I
about
know.
players. I'm
Once
not talking
again,
about NBA
once
rules.
again,
I'm talking
that's
about
how,
players.
man, the motherfucking Pistons. The
The
goddamn, man,
Pistons
did you
weren't
see,
anywhere shit. The
man,
Pistons weren't shit till
the
Molly.
fucking Boston Celtics hit? See, once
The
again,
Boston
like I said,
Celtics.
this nigga, this how you know. This how
What
you
year?
know
What
he
year did
young.
Larry Bird retire?
This how you know he young, bro. Cause
I'm
when
not.
he what
Hey,
man,
listen.
you talking real
The Boston
reckless.
Celtics. Come on now. And in the
Man,
90s,
in the 90s, man.
what the fuck were they doing in the
The
90s?
Celtics, the Pistons, the
The
motherfucking
Celtics were not
Spurs.
doing shit in the 90s, boy. Those were 70s and 80s.
Uh, Ben Wallace back in man, you had Ben Wallace, man. You had too many dynasty ass teams back in the 90s, cuz motherfucking LeBron ain't got no fight, and every fighting team he went against, he got his ass feelings hurt. So I don't want to hear that shit. Every team that supposedly, well, I ain't gonna say supposedly because the senior citizens, all the teams, the older teams whooped his ass. Every last old team beat his motherfucking ass. The Dallas Mavericks, the motherfucking Spurs. And the only reason they got that one win over the Spurs is because Tim sat out the last motherfucking 5 minutes of the goddamn fourth quarter. That was Popovich's worst mistake. And he proved that because the very next year, they went and embarrassed the motherfucking Miami Heat. They beat them people so bad, they went to splitting the team up. That nigga went back to Cleveland after that ass whooping. That nigga was like, fuck that. But we just got beat that mountain to my, come on, man. Every time that nigga lose a championship, he go team hop. He go team hop. He can't stick it in with the motherfucking players he got.
Hmm?
Man, nigga garbage, bro. Niggas be trying to defend that whack ass dude, bro.
I ain't even
That
realize he
nigga
was
be running
Kentucky.
around the basketball court looking like he got a damn diaper on and a
Who?
tampon and shit. Bitch
Who?
made ass nigga, dog.
Who? Listen,
He was wearing
like,
diapers. What the fuck?
what type of
Man, if you
niggas
go
wear
look at
diapers?
LeBron James,
This is
if you go look at
OG.
LeBron James
OG.
on that court, that nigga look like he got a maxi pad and a diaper on, cuz.
Hey,
Hey
bro,
Man,
watch
man,
out.
like
Let me
just
tell you
leave
that
that
something.
nigga
man alone. Just
regardless,
let him
Listen,
do his business, man. If he ain't bothering
first
nobody, like
off,
just let him.
first
just,
off, Chicago Bulls, right?
that's
Right.
man. Just
One of the first. Listen, the Pistons only made a finals in goddamn '89, right? Boom. After that, then it was Chicago's. Who they won against? Who they won against?
listen to him. Listen to
L.A.
him.
L.A. Who was on LA at the time?
I'm listening.
Who was
Matter of
on
fact, I'm gonna say this here.
who was
I
on
would pick
LA?
the Utah
Nobody.
Jazz
Who was on Los
over
Angeles
any
Lakers?
team. I
Nobody.
would pick the Utah
Ass.
Jazz over any team LeBron is on.
What? Hey,
I would
stop.
pick the Utah Jazz.
Out
Motherfucking
of shit.
Karl Malone and them would fucking wipe the floor with motherfucking LeBron and any
Listen.
motherfucking person you put him on the team with. Sorry ass dude. Then he put his retarded ass son. You trying to put your son in the league, nigga. You should be trying to teach your son to go get a fucking education before your retarded ass son be up there and make a dumb ass mistake. Your son is not you. And you got your son on the same team with you losing. Man, get out of here.
Hey, he better. Hey,
Before he
anybody
change.
doing it like mine? He got his whole son playing with him. His son good enough to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, and you see where that
Yo.
nigga went. That nigga heard him got the fuck up out of there too. Like, oh, I suck. Let me go to D-League or something. Let me get the fuck up out of here. I'm an embarrassment. That nigga heard him got away from the motherfucking Lakers.
I mean, he got to live up to a huge name, bro. LeBron ain't just no.
That nigga firsthand realized how bad his daddy sucked and didn't want to be on that team. It's like, fuck that, I ain't, no.
Daddy can't hold your hand on the basketball court.
Yo, what the fuck?
damn, that's messed up.
Hey.
Garbage ass nigga, man.
Hey, man. What I was saying.
It's so many videos
Listen,
on YouTube.
who did Los Angeles have in the '90s?
It's
Nobody.
so many videos. But see, the thing is, it's too many videos of these debates on social media, and every last one of them end with one thing. It ends with some diehard LeBron fan being like, you know what, cuz? Hands down, Mike the GOAT, cuz. Every video I've seen
Hell no.
of LeBron
Mike is not the
James,
GOAT.
I've seen so many playing cuz, hell, shooter.
I mean, Michael Jordan is a GOAT, but he's not the GOAT.
Every video I've seen of some diehard LeBron fan be like, man, LeBron James, man, LeBron the best. And they go watch one of them motherfucking highlights of motherfucking the Chicago Bulls back in they prime, just like LeBron. Every last one of them say, hands down. At the end of their experience, they be like, yeah, LeBron nice, but MJ the GOAT. Every LeBron fan.
Hell no. Come on now.
Every
If you want to talk about prime Michael Jordan, put on a prime Miami Heat LeBron.
Man, LeBron is not the greatest. Biggest
Yes,
mistake.
What?
The moment LeBron had the nerve to get on national TV and be like, see that play right there made me the greatest player. No, nigga, that automatically.
Yeah, this nigga impressive, bro.
The moment you thought you had enough booty juices to say them words, you lost all
This
respect.
nigga is the greatest player. Come on now.
Man, yeah, he the greatest player in P. Diddy parties. That's what he good at.
This nigga talking about them P. Diddy parties, man.
That's what he good at. That
He
nigga's not
definitely.
good at basketball.
I'm starting to think you want to him.
That nigga is not good at basketball like that.
I'm starting to think he's starting to want to him. He talking about he seen these niggas.
You cannot compare that man to MJ.
Oh,
that
that's not funny.
But see, this here we go. Now I got him on his disappointment phase, and now he's gonna try to bring it to me and bring it personal to me. I just really don't give a fuck. At the end of the day, LeBron James a hoe. I'll tell him to his face. I
The
promise you
GOAT.
that, because that's the type of nigga I am. He would never be the GOAT. Michael Jordan will
Hey,
forever be the
BT
GOAT.
Diddy, I'll
And
be
it's
back.
not even about Michael Jordan.
Yo.
It's about the fucking Chicago Bulls, because it's never a player that just does everything. It's the team that do it. And the Chicago
Hey,
Bulls,
since you want to bring up, it's the team that do it, nigga.
Chicago Bulls
Chicago Bulls couldn't
themselves
do it alone without
did it,
Scotty and Rodman.
did it on their own, cuz. If
I
they
forgot.
ever,
Listen,
if
I
they
forgot.
ever
Listen,
lose,
Dennis
that was
Dennis
because
Rodman.
since you can't do it without a
that
Rodman
was the
and
people
Scottie
together.
Pippen alone carried this nigga to the finals. You listen.
There you
There
go.
was a game
Now
where
you
Michael
saying
Jordan
somebody can that
scored fucking 30 alone. You cannot win a
man,
game without your
man,
team.
please. Man, please. This nigga Jordan was scoring way more than 30 a damn game.
And literally still lost.
That block well.
Huh?
Name what game did he
Look.
lose scoring
I gotta
30
look
or
it up because
more?
I don't remember all them fucking games. I don't remember all them fucking games.
Exactly. You don't remember them games because them games
Because
don't
listen,
exist.
cause
They only exist
I'm
in
not old like
your
that. I'm not old like
head.
that. I'm not old like that. Listen.
They exist in your
Rodney
head,
and
young
fucking
man.
Pippen. Literally, he could not have won and go to the finals without him at all.
Man, I hear you.
Be real, be real,
I hear you.
be real. Cause Michael
LeBron
Jordan
ain't been to
have
damn
gone to the
finals by
finals without.
himself. LeBron ain't been to damn finals by himself.
He went to each team and went to the finals with every different person. Come on now,
Every different team. How
not
many
every team,
teams?
but fucking
Mike
look,
didn't
every
do
team he
that.
didn't play on.
Mike didn't jump bandwagons, cuz.
Hey,
Mike
you gotta
didn't
go where the
jump
money at. Go where the
bandwagons,
money
cuz.
at.
Mike didn't jump bandwagons. If it wasn't for Michael Jordan, you wouldn't even have
What
no
that shit do,
Queen
dog?
Jameses and all these other little weird ass niggas. So what you
Hey,
said, Shooter?
Oh, cool. We gonna have him took.
Shooter.
Nah, he left. Or he went to go do something real quick.
I heard him say, I figured he was gonna go walk the dog or something. I heard him say something. That was that song that nigga LeBron was playing after motherfucking the Spurs whooped
that's
their ass
stupid,
right
bro.
there. When the Spurs whooped their ass, that's the song he was playing.
And that, hey,
To
LeBron
play
still the
you need to.
LeBron still the goat. LeBron is still the goat.
Yeah, you right. He the goat. I keep trying to tell you, he a goat. He a goat.
Goat of
I'm admitting
basketball.
that with you. He a goat. A really a goat. Big
Of
ass flunky.
basketball. Come on now.
Big ass
Stop
flunky.
playing with King James. Come on now.
A big ass flunky. That's what he is. Mm-mm-mm.
I come in a bit. You're talking about you saw GTA 6. LeBron did it.
And
They were talking
ended
about P
this bitch
Diddy.
on Queen James. Ain't that some shit?
Man, you just love hating on
Ain't
that
here
man,
talking about
don't
eat
you?
it off and rock
Damn.
star and
He
all
hate
of
that
this.
nigga with a
And it ended
passion.
on Queen James. That's
I wonder
crazy.
what
He hate that
I
nigga with a
wonder like how
passion.
that would go if you was in a room alone with LeBron James. How would that end? How would that
Yeah,
The
go?
same way oh no, you right. I'm gonna tell you how to end. It'll end with that nigga up there in tears. Cause I would fire that nigga
Shit
up,
didn't go
cuz.
quite.
I'm gonna fire
I
him
would
up.
fire him up, bro, for the simple reason. The first thing I would tell
Oh,
him
you not
is,
doing
bro,
nothing,
the
man.
moment I would really want to look him dead in his face, tell him, cuz the moment you called yourself the greatest player, Michael Jordan ain't never in Michael Jordan's career has he ever said, man, I'm the greatest to do this. He's never,
Yes, he has.
he's always had admiration for the motherfuckers that came before him. Always. He has never sat up there and said, "Oh, I'm the
So you
greatest to do
upset
this
because
shit."
LeBron said he the greatest to do it?
Man, that's mistake number one.
Hey, he not lying.
You can't be great. Guess what? See, here's the biggest flaw in LeBron's scheme: is Michael don't have to call himself great. He got other people that defend him on that. LeBron, the only nigga that defend him on calling himself great. Don't nobody really defend that bullshit.
Yeah, yes they do.
Don't nobody, don't
Yes they
nobody
do.
defend that shit.
Yes they
But
do.
motherfucking people born in
Every
2000.
player
Don't
coming into the
nobody
league want to
defend
go
that
against
shit.
LeBron.
Don't
Every
nobody
nigga,
defend that shit
every
other than
player that want
niggas
to come
born
into the league talk about
in
LeBron.
2008. If you was born in
What?
2008, you believe that bullshit
Who was born in
because that's
'08?
the
I was born in '06.
The same thing.
Oh, what year? What year was you born? Oh, what year was you
I
born?
was born in '87. I was born in the last.
Damn,
I was born in
you
the
was born in
last
Yeah, he's
great
a
'87.
year.
millennial.
I was born in the
Yeah.
last great
Damn,
year
boy.
ever, cuz. I was born in the last great year ever. There
The
would never
last great
my
year. The
my
last
Hold on,
great
what? What you
year.
mean the last great
my
year?
generation.
That was the
My
last great
generation
year.
was my generation is the last of a dying breed. Cause every generation that fall
But
under my
you're a
motherfucking
millennial
generation
technically, BT.
Oh God, what you mean?
every
You a
generation
millennial.
that fall behind my generation. Cause ain't it's just dumb.
OG, OG. Listen, right? Because you probably like about 34, 32. You know what I'm saying?
I'll be 38 in a
Damn,
couple weeks, nigga.
38. Damn,
Mhm.
old as
So
fuck.
hold on, what's
Do
wrong
your
with the
math.
other generations like afterwards? What is what you trying to
Yeah,
say?
what fuck?
Man,
Hey,
what you think about it, Kev? Think about it. Look what's going on right now.
whoa,
Everything,
plug.
all this trans
How
shit,
you?
all this weird ass
That's
trans
because of
shit,
y'all.
everything that's coming.
That's
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 y'all.
free choice right there,
that's the
brother.
no,
Like that's all
that's
that
these
mean.
new
That's all that
generations.
is.
Y'all gotta
That's
think.
these
Y'all
Like
gotta think. We do shit based on what y'all millennials raised the kids to be. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, pretty much.
nah,
Y'all the millennial.
We
you know,
reflections of y'all niggas.
that was them motherfuckers born in motherfucking '98 and '99 and all that shit
they
there. That just done fucked up the coffee, dude. That's exactly what that is, bro.
hey
So you're
We
hey
grew
saying
up
so
in
you're
a
basically you're
generation.
saying there's no hope for this
We grew up
generation.
outside.
There's no hope. You saying there's no
Huh?
hope for this generation, or is like
Oh
OG
no.
tweaking. OG
Honestly,
tweaking.
man, if it keep listen, Kev, if it keep going the way it's going now, yeah, it ain't no okay. It ain't cause like I'm being honest, cuz. Like,
Hey,
look
cause
at
y'all fucked it up
look,
for us.
look at it, cuz. You right. I'ma say this. I'ma say it like this here too, Hot Pocket. You right. A lot of it does boil down to the generation that was in the 90s, them daddies that should have been fucking daddies instead of want to be gangbangers and thugs and raise their kids. But also, it stems from the government intervening into certain communities, convincing motherfucking women not to marry their motherfucking the fathers of their child. These daddies that think being a gangster was more important than being a father. All that shit play a factor. Yes, it does. But I ain't gonna say but. With that comes the responsibility of okay, you being better than your predecessor. If you knew you didn't have your dad in your life and now you growing up, you got two choices: either be just like your daddy or worse, or be better than your father. You get what I'm saying?
Okay, I hear you, OG. I hear you.
You get what I'm saying? The only reason I say that, because when I was younger, it was a story that I used to hear all the time. It was a father had two sons. The father was an alcoholic, drunk, just drunk all the time, beating on his wife, beating his kids, and everything. Both of the boys, when they grew up, one of them was an alcoholic, and the other one never touched a drink in his life. You see what I'm saying? Both sons raised by the same man, but both of them had went completely two different ways. One wound up being just like his father, and the other one wound up being completely different. It's not about the person that raised you. It's about the information that you gather, the experience that you gather from that person that dictate that makes you judge your life. You see what I'm
Okay,
saying?
OG.
You have
Yeah,
that
yeah,
option.
yeah,
You
yeah.
see what I'm saying? So people love to try to blame, oh, well, yeah, it does have an effect. That I can attest to. Yeah, there is an effect of like, okay, not having a father in your life, not being raised right, started making these generations softer and weaker and more emotional and X, Y, and Z. But at the same time, you had a choice if you was raised by your mama and your aunties and this, that, and the third, and you turn around, you got the choice to be like, well, shit, just because you are in tune with your femininity because you were raised about around a bunch of women, don't mean you got to be about that shit. You still can learn to be a man. Because I know a lot of women that raise boys in the men. But at the same time, there's a big difference between you being raised strictly by your mama into a man. Because a mama's man and a man's man is two different things. A father's son and a mother's son, even though they might be straight men, they gonna be completely different. Because a father's man, boy, gonna be way different. Because you got a father in your life. You get what I'm saying? But All of that boils down to the choices you make at the end of the day.
Hell yeah, hell
That shit
yeah.
will never boil down to that one thing, what you choose to do with that motherfucking life that you will get. We
OG
can
gave me a
blame
whole
the
lecture,
old
boy.
niggas.
Goddamn.
You can blame the old niggas, yeah. They played a portion in it, but you gotta blame yourself too. You gotta have accountability.
Damn, OG.
And that's one thing us in the black community don't have, accountability. We would throw the blame off on every other motherfucker other than saying, you know what, yeah, I fucked up. I didn't do something right. I teach my son that all the time, cuz, man, I don't
Damn,
give a
how
fuck.
old your son
Don't
is,
lie.
man?
Don't lie to me. I don't give a fuck if you fucked up that bad. Hey, Pop, man, look, this what happened at school. I fucked up. And explain that shit to me like a man. Do not lie to me. I don't give a fuck. I ain't got no feelings for you to hurt. So don't try to tell I don't want to hurt your feelings. What feelings? I ain't got none. Tell me what the fuck you need to say. Say what
Hell
the
yeah.
fuck say what need to be said and don't tell me no bullshit.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? But that's the
OG
mission.
give me a lecture, boy. Goddamn.
Because a lot of these motherfucking kids nowadays, they too emotional and
Hell yeah. That's true,
they
man. Hell
feelings get
yeah.
they feelings get too hurt too fast.
Yeah, man. That's true. That's true.
That's why I said I'm the last dying breed of a last great generation. Because my generation,
Shit.
we grew up knowing what it was like to work with our hands. Nigga, I remember when I was a kid, nigga, pushing a Tonka truck down the street. That's how we had fun. Taking a piece of wood and stealing one of your mama clothes hanger pins and shit like that and a rubber band and making little guns out of the bottle tops off the cans and shit. You know what I mean? With that,
Nah,
that's
that just sounds like some. I don't know. We ain't never did that, man.
yeah, that's what I'm
We
exactly.
we
Because
played
y'all had
outside, but
iPhone, you
we
had
ain't
an
never.
iPhone
I ain't
because you
had no
had an
iPhone
iPhone
growing
and a
up.
tablet in your
I was
hand
black.
That was
because you
I
because
ain't
you
no
had an
damn
iPhone.
iPhone.
uh,
Nigga, when I
I'm
grew
just
up, I was outside.
I understand maybe, but because
I
your
better believe I was
listen,
outside every
I
day.
get that. I get that, but because your generation had access to technology, our generation didn't have that. My
Yeah, we had
mama,
like I had a BlackBerry.
listen. My mama used to do income taxes, right? So we had a computer. Everybody swear to God, my mom and dad were the richest motherfuckers in the hood because my dad owned rent houses and this, that, and the third. And we had internet. I remember America Online. I remember all that shit. I remember
You can remember
you
all
are
that,
now
OG?
online. I remember all that shit. You know what I mean? Like, bro, before we had when I lived through actually no cell phones to cell phones. Your generation will never know what it's like to like, for example, you wake up in the morning and all technology don't exist. Will not exist. Everything gets shut down. Y'all will go crazy. Your generation will fucking lose their mind. No TikTok, no Twitter, no Instagram, no Facebook, nothing. The smart TV ain't smart no more. You cut that bitch on and no Wi-Fi, nothing. If all that shit fails tomorrow, your generation, man, the death toll will be fucking just insurmountable, bro. People be offing themselves because they can't get on social media. What are we gonna do? You see what I'm saying? My generation, we gonna be like shit.
Hell no, y'all niggas be relying on that shit like nothing.
Who? No,
You
we
gotta
don't.
think half y'all listen. You gotta think half your people be on Facebook most of the time. The God forbid they can't get on Facebook. It's over with.
I can't say that because I guess what? You know what I get on Facebook for? The marketplace to see what I can go buy or sell and shit like that. There, I get on that bit to hustle. I don't get on Facebook to motherfucking
So,
post shit and post my feelings or post a picture for
but that's
somebody to
that's
see
that's
me.
what anybody nowadays. Technology has influenced everybody, not just the new
Yeah, it
generation.
does. You're right. It does influence a lot of people. But what I'm saying is, if it shut off today, it'll affect your generation.
If it shut off every day, it would definitely like affect like generation.
Yeah,
But like
it's gonna affect
a lot of
everybody.
people rely on it to live, kind of. If
Yeah,
that
it's
makes
gonna
sense.
affect it. For example, look at this. Here's the prime example of how you knew the millennials was going crazy when Trump was getting ready to ban TikTok. Look how many people was losing their minds. Oh my God, my whole life is on TikTok. I don't my money. Oh my God, I'm feeling it. You see what I'm saying? Because instead of going out there getting a real goddamn job, you up there trying to sell somebody else's product on TikTok and push some shit that you have no ownership of.
I mean,
That could that
that just open
just
ways
that
to get more money though.
I understand that, but look how fast that could be taken from you compared to you actually going out there having your own shit. See, my generation, when we was in school, we was taught to find something that pursue something that was beneficial to us. Y'all generation is taught to fucking get an education, to get a job, to work for somebody else.
I mean,
It's
you gotta think. Not
But
institutionalized.
it
every, not
isn't
not
isn't
everybody
that
can
isn't that
get.
how it's always been? You know, grow up, go to
Yeah,
school, get
like
good
you
grades,
can't.
go to
Yeah,
college,
You
graduate,
can't. Yeah, you
it
marry,
can't.
is.
You
get a
gotta think.
wife,
Not back in the
get a
day.
job, have the
Back in the
kids,
day,
all that.
that was
It
Isn't
is.
that
something.
like the whole
That was
setup?
It
something you
is
could do
and it
back
Isn't
in the
ain't.
that the
day.
whole thing?
That's
It is and it ain't.
Like,
You gotta
Because
think.
once
Back in
you
the
reach,
day, that's what you could do. Like you can go
yeah,
get a job and be successful. You know what I'm saying? Like everything was different. The taxes, the
yeah,
money,
the taxes,
the
etc. I get
value,
that.
the value,
The
and
value of property.
the presidents.
I
You
I
got a
get that.
crazy old man. Let me not speak about politics because I'm in the fucking military. But like you got niggas, yeah, bro. Like all that stuff is like shit. Like
I
millennials or
understand that
fucking
because of inflation. I get because of inflation and all of this here, it makes it a little more difficult for people to feel like they can truly
But like with
become themselves.
technology,
But the thing
it
is,
benefits a lot of people
being a
because a lot of
being an
businesses rely on
entrepreneur.
it.
But what I'm saying, hot pocket, is when I was going to school, we had teachers that'll ask you like, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" And when you tell them what you want to be, they try to focus your education around that, not teaching you, oh, well, put your dreams on hold. You need to learn this because when you get in the corporate world, it's going to be more important. No, your dreams are far more important than what the fuck, you get what I'm saying? Than trying to
Oh,
be
yeah,
programmed and a lot of shit, and you in the military, so you already know you see shit that other people don't see. Cause they program people to feel a certain, like I feel bad for most people that join the military now. Cause the military don't do nothing but lie to you. They promise you this beautiful, bright career just to go send you overseas. You get so fucked up over there, you
oh
come
yeah.
back over here, and they don't even want to take care of you when you come back here. I lost so many friends of that same entrapment. Depending on the VA don't want to do shit for them, and they wind up getting on drugs. Some of them off themselves. Some of them go to prison. But you know, something just hard to make it
It
when you
just,
go over there and
but
you
that
see
all
some shit
depends.
you
Like
see.
you were saying earlier, like it all depends on what they make choices. Like with the father and shit, it all depends on what choices they make for
Yeah,
themselves.
it does. It
So like
does.
the military, it will set you up for success if you put yourself in a position where you can
If you make it a
overcome the
career,
trouble.
yeah, but
if
If
you
yeah,
you if
make it
but
a
you
career,
if
if
you
you
if you
make the
take his
military,
benefits, if you take the military's benefits and do the right things with it and do it like
yeah,
something that can benefit
but
once
you.
hold on,
again,
aren't
once
aren't
again,
there?
you're going to have to make the military a career. You can't just go do 4 years and jump up out that bitch.
You can.
You
But
can,
hold on.
but it's harder for you to do 4 years and jump up out of that bitch than you going to do an 8, 12, or 16 and then retire. Because if you do 8, 12, or 16 and then retire, you good. Because you guaranteed at that age when you retire, 8, 12 years from now, you going to get a better situation set up for you compared to you
Okay,
going
but
doing 40 and
BT,
getting up
but
out of there.
what
Uh,
about other things? Like what about the Marines? What about the Navy? What about all that shit? Like does that shit?
Same
Yeah,
thing, though.
listen, listen. You gotta think though. Listen, nowadays, like back in the day, there weren't as like opportunities or like jobs. Different like versatile with the jobs on nowadays. But the Navy or any branch for real, you do any type of branch, you get a good ASVAB score, you get like a good pay, like a good smart job. Those jobs transition into the real world because you have those qualifications and stuff to do that on the outside. Like you don't have to retire and fucking do that. Like you get a GI Bill just for being in the Navy. They pay for your shit, and while you're in, you can do schooling, and you don't even gotta use your GI Bill. You can just get
Yeah, I
tuition
get that.
assistance.
I get that.
So,
They
so
have their
you gotta
pros.
think, yeah, the military can be shit, but like you gotta know how to work it before it works you.
Yeah,
Something
that's
they
anything,
and
but that's
I will
anything.
say this, they will fail to like some people will fail to teach you the hacks or like the stuff that Navy can provide for you, and they don't get that knowledge. So yeah, it
Not
definitely
just the
can be
Navy, a
hard.
lot of the military force. Cause
Yeah,
what
and a lot
you
of
in
the
the Navy,
military. Yeah,
you in the
mm-hmm.
you yeah. So
Yeah,
you in the Navy. So you say yeah. You speaking on the Navy. All of them, the Army branches, military, all the
oh
military.
yeah.
They all, and that's the thing is there are people
So
that are there that's supposed to be teaching y'all these certain
yeah,
things, and
but
they don't.
and then also like, hey, people when people sign up in the military, they're signing their lives. So some people don't like get that fact. Like when they sign in their lives. Like You
Yeah,
can't
that's
you
what I'm
can't just
saying. But
come
guess
here
what?
and quit. So
But how old are you?
I'm 19.
See, watch this here. Now you 19. You just graduated high school.
There you go.
And I hate that was the one thing I hated in schools is when they send these recruiters to these high schools to try to recruit high school when we got the highest incarceration in the whole fucking world. Why you don't take these goddamn inmates and send them to the military? Fuck sending kids. Let these kids go to college, build careers. You had a future. You had a dream and an aspect. I get it. But most kids that graduate high school, that join the military, join because they feel like they ain't got nothing else to go for. They don't have a foundation. You get what I'm saying? It's like, okay,
Yeah.
I'm finna graduate high school. I really don't want to go to college because I don't even know what I'm gonna go to college for. They still trying to figure you still trying to figure life out at 18, 19 years old. You know what I mean? You still trying to
Yeah.
figure out what kind of path you want to go to, and they send these recruiters, and these recruiters come tell you, well, look, if you join us, we gonna pay for your college. You get to travel the world. You get to serve the country that loves you. This country don't love nobody but themselves. This country been like that since the beginning of the goddamn time.
Hey,
Miss,
that's true. Hey,
Yeah.
listen,
they
that's
sell
true,
they
but
sell you this broken dream, and
that's
then
look,
you get in
that's on the
there,
recruiters end. But like some of
and if
that shit
you
is
don't
true.
get the
Some of that
right
shit is true.
people,
No,
yeah, but if
BT.
you don't get the right people, if you don't get the
No.
right people in your batch, you get
No.
trapped in that system,
There
just like the
Hell
there's
prison
no.
system.
You don't get trapped in
the
it,
thing
bro.
about it.
Listen,
There
when you sign, no one makes you sign the contract. No one makes you stay and
jeez.
fucking serve. Like you sign a contract saying that you want to do it. And yeah,
Yeah, I get that. I understand that.
some people feel like they can't do nothing after school because the parents couldn't do what they did to make a good way to for them to pay for college and all that shit. So yeah, the military is a great way to like pay for school. You can do
Yep,
four and
yep.
get out. You can honestly, if you just want to do four, if you want to just do like schooling, do four and get out. And you can that's schooling right there. So like literally,
Yeah,
the
that's true.
military aren't
That's
all
true.
bad,
But you gotta have
but
somebody teaching you that shit too. Because if
yeah,
you just in there and ain't nobody really speaking on that shit,
yeah, yeah. I mean, I know niggas in there that's like 38 joining it because they want schooling and stuff. So like, it ain't just like
Okay,
nah,
but
they
oh, it's
ain't
a
joining the
bullshit.
military. Look, they ain't joining the military at 38. That caps at
They
35.
you can join the military at 38.
Nah,
The max age is 40. It's like you just gotta like be physical and whatnot.
nah. The max
I'm
age is
telling you, you
35.
can join it, nigga. You can join at 40. If you wasn't a
I
recruiting
didn't
officer
know there
right
was a
now,
cap for you to join the military. That's interesting.
yeah, you after 40 you can't like enlist.
All right, BT, I'm back.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't enlist
Let
after
me
40.
ask y'all
But
So
something.
they say the
For real,
maximum.
like,
So hold on, the
yeah,
maximum
oh,
age for
hell yeah.
slightly. So the air 42 for the Air Force, Space, and Coast Guard active duty, 35 for the Army, 28 for the Marines, and 41 for the Navy. So
Yeah,
yeah, they
that's
got different. Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
okay.
See, I wanted to be a Marine
yeah,
because
that's dumb as hell.
my that's in my family. My dad's
Hell
side of the
no.
family had a lot of Marines in it. You see what I'm saying? I wanted to
Yeah.
join the Marines, but them motherfuckers told me I was a convicted felon. They wouldn't taking me.
Yeah, some branches will take you. It just
That was
depends,
some
but
X-rated
Yeah.
ass shit in my eyes.
nowadays they will. You know what I'm saying? So, but what the fuck you
Yeah,
do?
you
You
might get
convicted? What the
credit
fuck
But
for
did
that
you do that
shit
you a
BT,
right
convicted
now.
felon?
like you were saying earlier, you said these kids should really be going to colleges and all that and pursuing their career and all that, right? Like you was talking about earlier.
Hmm.
Now, let me ask you this: Do
Yeah.
y'all think college is really worth it, especially nowadays with like these high tuition fees and fucking all that
Hell
shit?
With all
no.
these
Honestly, college
trades,
ain't worth
hell
it
no.
unless it's getting paid for. Unless like you getting it for
College
free,
I'm gonna
ain't
say I'm
worth
gonna
it
be all the
unless
way
you get
honest.
someone to pay for it for you.
Listen, as a 38-year-old, to see where college came from to where it is now, I'm gonna be honest. To be college ain't even worth it. Really, the way the education board is in general is not even worth it. My thing is this: a teacher's job to teach a kid is ABCs and one, two, threes. That's it, and a little bit of history, maybe. Because once you graduate high school and you decide where you want to go, that's when you need to learn all the other shit. If you like, but between grad school to fucking high school, they should be teaching you your ABCs and your one, two, three common sense shit.
College,
Because
they
I'm
force you to
telling you
take classes that you're not even going
that
there for.
you're not even going. I'm 38, bro, and there's shit that they man. I'm up here helping my 13-year-old son with shit, and I'm like, bro, I ain't never used none of that shit in the 38 years I've been living, and they got you learning that shit that you ain't even gonna use. So it's
Hey,
like for me, I feel like education has been so changed so much because instead of focusing on teaching the kid how to read, write, and motherfucking do basic math, because those are the main three things you need to learn: how to read, write, basic
People
math,
looked at me
basic
crazy
understanding.
back in school. People looked at me crazy back in school, and I
That's
was like, I'm
it.
cool. I'm cool with averaging at 69, 70, on my tests and all that. I'm cool with that. I'm still gonna graduate.
I don't
I
need
ain't
like,
looking
bro.
forward to going to college. 'Cause I already knew it was gonna be some type of trade job I would be getting.
That's my thing. It's like knowing like the education board at 38 and to see where it then came from to where it is now. It's so backwards, bro.
Yeah,
It's just
and
it's
I
weird.
really knew I didn't want to go to college when I had like three teachers telling me how they still in debt in their 40s, 50s,
damn.
college debt.
Yeah, damn
That's the
no.
thing too, because like people be like going to school, going to like these high end colleges, going to Harvard and all this other stuff, but then they be having like fucking tuition that like up to their fucking like bro, like they're drowning in that shit,
Man,
man. They're drowning in debt.
drowning ain't even the word
You
for it.
know, like
Motherfuckers be
shit.
going through hell
Some
with that
people
shit,
like
bro.
they can't even find a job that actually requires that degree that they just went on and put them
So
to,
where Hot Pocket, where they
like.
got you stationed at?
That's my thing.
Where you from and
I'm
where
in
they
San
got you
Diego,
stationed?
California.
That's where you
I'm from
from,
Norfolk,
dude?
Virginia.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yes, sir, ski. But I in the real way, 'cause I'm not as
So
old as
what
y'all.
are
I'm not as old as
what do you
y'all.
do in the Navy? What is your position in the Navy?
I got a dangerous job. I'm an AVE. I basically launch and recover jets on a aircraft carrier.
Okay, okay. So you the one that helped launch them off the ship.
Hell yeah.
Also, you be
hmm
doing like the hand signals
Okay,
and all
okay.
that. Like,
Yeah.
Nah, that's ABH.
oh,
They got a whole they move them. They move the jets and they I'm saying, but like I was saying, like I'm not as old as y'all, so I don't got as much experience in life as y'all do, pretty much. But what I can
I'm
say
far
from the
younger than
middle,
you,
from
I
the
mean, I'm
bro.
not that much
Nah,
older than you,
y'all
bro. I'm
I
26.
was saying,
So,
I'm talking. Oh
all
yeah,
of y'all around
but
the same
y'all
age.
still y'all still old. But listen, y'all
No,
still
I'm
old.
I'm
not
not. We're
old.
not
Hell,
old. What?
no, they know. No,
Nah.
no, Hot
Listen
Pocket.
though, I
Everybody in
work,
this party your age, but me.
but like I work with like people twice my age, so like military ain't that bad. You know, it's only how you use it when you get out,
Uh,
pretty much, or how you use it now.
Yeah,
I
I can
can't
respect
speak
that.
on
It's how you
how
use it when you
different
get out.
things. Yeah, like you can face a whole bunch of like bullshit all the time, but like you gonna face bullshit in life anyway.
But see, the reason I say it like that is because I'm looking at the military from like I look at my cousin Willie, right? Now my cousin Willie was a Vietnam veteran, and I know you did I know you know enough history to know that motherfuckers went to Vietnam and left here
Yeah,
as heroes, came back just getting slammed, spit on. Y'all baby killers, bitch. That baby had an AK-47 in his hand. You damn right, I shot the shit
yeah,
out of
yeah,
his little bad ass. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So
yeah.
you got to look at like the way
The
how the
history,
war
yeah,
the demographics of war from the Vietnam War, World War I, World War II, up to now. Like, bro, now it's a little easier because you got a president in there that ain't trying to send people to war. He trying to end the wars compared to like when the 9/11 shit happened and people was going. I know people that joined the military within that time frame. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And
yeah,
now, bro, you come back fucked up from that shit, bro. Like when you
yeah,
on the ground, it's a difference when you stationed away from that shit. But when you actually on the ground in them countries,
In the
dealing
paint,
with
in that
you
mud.
know what I mean? And
yeah,
yeah, when you know that shit, you don't shake back from that. It's easier when you got a job where you not actually seeing the
yeah,
devastation that's caused. You know what I mean? That's why, like most of these military, that's why you got them feuds with certain military groups. How like the Army and the Navy and the Marines and the Navies, they got three different opinions of each other. You got these Army Green Berets and these motherfuckers that hit the ground first, and the Marines be like, "Oh, the Air Force ain't shit." They get to fly over the tragedy. Bitch, we live it. You see what I'm saying?
yeah,
There's certain things that go with each platform in which you
damn.
enlist.
So you saying the Air
yeah.
Force ain't
So
shit?
So,
so for you,
but
for
I
so for
so
for
they all
you, what I'm saying is for you being in the Navy. You can get your education, you can leave in 4 years, you still got a right side of mind. But a person that goes and joins the Marines, he got to be there 8, 12 years because he got to. The only reason I'm saying that because he got to make a career out of it. Why? Because when he leaves from active duty, he needs to
Hell
be able to
no,
get back.
hell
He
no.
listen,
He can still do
yeah,
the same
but
shit.
mentally,
It's a different
mentally,
branch.
but yeah, but mentally, because he been on the ground with the bloodshed and all this here, it's better mentally to stay there and try to transition within the ranks than to just walk out altogether. Because I had a homeboy that I went to Lincoln Tech Automotive with, and he was a Marine, and he was like, man, I should have stayed. And he was like, man, come next year, I'm going back. And I'm like, what do you mean? He was like, man, I did 4. And 3 of the 4, I was overseas, and it's like, man, I come back here and I can't. He couldn't function, and he wound up going back because he could not function. You
I
see what
feel
I'm
like,
saying?
yeah, I feel like, cause that's like different times and everybody's like they're coming out of stuff. So yeah, the wars and stuff definitely.
Yeah,
So the
that's what
branches,
I'm saying.
listen, the branches are definitely different, but like in a way, like still like you make your own decisions. You join that branch, you stay with that branch. You gotta people fail to do research on it, and sometimes they just they pick that shit. But
Hmm.
like it's like you can't like once you sign that paper, ain't no
Oh,
going
once
back.
you sign it, you there. You can't go
So
nowhere,
yeah,
nigga. You
some
good.
when these people pick these branches, hey, is their choice. But yeah, like I can say, like my job, like I don't see combat, but I literally have one of the top 10 most dangerous jobs in the ever.
Oh yeah,
So like
first of all, let me tell you something.
so
Let me tell
I
you
can see
something. You on a
casualties
boat.
anywhere.
You be on a boat in the middle of the ocean. That's
Hell
dangerous
yeah.
in itself, bitch. I seen the Titanic.
Hell yeah, and you got to think we got
That
listen.
right there.
We basically watch the ships that can send nukes to the U.S. any day.
Yeah.
They come
Yeah.
spy.
So
They come
that
spy on
right there
us.
in itself, yeah, that right there in itself is enough for me right there. I didn't know, like, bitch, I ain't getting on no boat. I seen Titanic.
Hell yeah, like they can literally the Chinese or China dead ass watching us, spying on us, trying to gather intel on us. So yeah, like everything comes with its own little dangers. Yeah, some jobs you won't
Yeah,
see combat,
everything
but
do.
like
Y'all know
yeah, like
safer than the
you
nigga
go to
that's on the
Marines and Army,
ground.
bro. You go to Marines and Army, they're automatically gonna teach you infantry. They're gonna teach you how to shoot in combat. So those are the combat branches. Not to say we don't see combat. We learn to shoot guns and shit, of course, in there. But those are just those branches people choose. Marines are the first people on the line, and people know that they're the first in
Yeah,
line to go fight. They
yeah.
not
They the gang,
they
man. I'm gonna be honest. The Marines, they the gangsters. If they
yeah
going to go punch, they going to go punch a hole
they
in.
are the front
They
lines,
going to go punch a hole in there for the rest of your
and
life.
we the motherfuckers that bring them out there.
Yeah,
But that's
we
just
gonna help
facts.
get. We gonna help get you there. Once we get you there, you on your own. I'm telling you, cause I got a lot of Marines in my family, so that part I do know. Like I do know that part. Shooter, where you in Hong Kong or in Ibiza?
Yeah, I'm in Hong Kong right now.
Yeah, I'm coming. I'm coming there now. Yeah, man. That's military, bro. It got its pros and its cons. That's the way I look at it. Like, but that's really everything. Me personally, I just feel like because we got all these people that's locked up, we should actually, the military should really start going after these prison inmates. You know what I mean? Like,
But
start giving them people a
in some ways, we
chance
can't
to,
do that because you don't know how
make
crazy these niggas
amends for
is.
the bullshit. But guess what? I'd rather have a crazy nigga go hit that ground over there. I'd rather go have a nigga that know what it's like to be shot at and to shoot a nigga over there than send some kid that really just wants to get an education. Because you got a lot of motherfuckers that join the military. They just want to go over there and get a degree and then try to come home and get a job. That's what a lot of people join. Like shit, I'm gonna go to college and
Yeah, I I definitely hear you
yeah,
because like some kids just go out there, we can't do too much, man. So like,
yeah.
hey,
So I honestly feel like you got a lot of younger people that are in their 20s and early 30s. Like, go to the prisons and be like, hey man, we got an idea for you. You sign this contract for 8 years in the military. If you successfully complete your 8 years in the military, active duty, we'll wipe your criminal history away. You get what I'm saying?
oh
That
yeah,
to me, that's justified because to me that makes more sense than sending somebody with no experience over there. A nigga that's been in the streets, trapping, has an understanding of how certain shit go. You can teach them how to be better.
I feel like they will only use that shit in a war situation.
Yeah, but see
Not
that,
not
that,
not
that
not to just put like anybody. Yeah, like you can't
I
just do
just
that.
wish they would use. I just wish they would use it to the extent it need to be used. Because if they did, that'll bring the incarceration rate down. That'll give people, that'll put people back into being productive again. You know what I mean?
I feel like it
Like you
depends
giving
on what the
people that
fuck you did
opportunity.
to end up in prison. It
Yeah,
depends
Yeah,
on
you
what
can't.
they use
Yeah,
to
that
get
too.
that
It
from.
depends on the idiot that's in there. They're very true. But I
but
know a
but
lot of
listen,
people
nowadays they have
that'll
programs
work
where
for
if you're a felon, you can still join the military.
them. They have them now. But I promise you, when I tried to join the Marines, because I wrote the president, me and the recruiter, I was like, look, man, if I don't get in here, I'm gonna be right back in prison in the next, 6 months to a year. I'm like, all I know is the street life. This is what I know. I've been in and out of this shit since I was motherfucking, 12, 11, 12 years old. And he fought. He fought. I give my recruiter his props. He fought his ass off trying to get me in there. And because I was already a felon, I had like two, three felonies by the time I was fucking 20. It
Hey
was
man, what
like,
the fuck you do?
man, I was a drug dealer. I used to rob drug dealers.
Oh damn, damn.
I was a
Where you from,
gangster,
bro?
nigga. I went and hit licks, man. That's what I was known for. I
Where
was
you?
known for. If I knew you had it, I was coming to get it. Cause you bitch, you better kill me before I can get you. That's what I was known for.
Damn,
I
where the
robbed the
fuck you
drug
from?
dealer. I'm from Louisiana.
Oh shit,
Yeah, yeah, from the South.
from the south.
Rat,
Yeah, y'all.
from
I
Ratchet
mean,
City, literally. Cause,
from coming up, not to speak personal in my life, but from coming up from like when my mom being a drug dealer, and shit. I know how that shit is. So my mom done been
yeah.
in and out of jail when she was younger.
So that
Fuck
was
that,
my
nigga.
that was that
My
was my
uncle is
thing,
the
bro. Like
kingpin of
at the end of
prison.
the day, like I tried to join, they wouldn't let me in there, and I was trying to join the Marines. I figured me trying to sign up to go into the Marines, they'd be like, you know what? He's an asshole, and he's trying to come over here. Let's get him in there because clearly he wants to change his motherfucking life. They didn't see it that way. My recruiter did, and all of this. I was like, shit. After I couldn't make it, I was like, fuck it. I would have done what I do best.
Yeah.
And shit.
So what happened then, man? Now I gotta know what you do with your life after. Like how'd you get
Well,
from
so
living all the
So
time?
I got a good lengthy little sentence. So I wound up getting a good lengthy little sentence, right? And being that I was a mechanic, I was always, I was good with my hands. My dad owned a lot of vehicles, and I, had the fastest go karts in that third. When I was in the prison, you know, I was in the Baton Rouge
Oh,
where
they finally caught you.
yeah. So while I'm in prison, I wound up taking up automotive, and I was selected out of a couple of us were selected, and we wound up going to UTI. You see what I'm saying? To
Hmm.
the automotive program through UTI. I wind up getting all my certifications in prison for, automotive.
Oh
So
shit!
when
So
I
they
got
had like
out
a
of
program for
prison,
you to work and stuff like that.
huh?
They had like a program for you to like work and shit, do some school and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See,
that's
like,
good.
so Louisiana has the boxing, prison boxing, right? And I was a
Hmm.
boxer when I was in prison. So I was really good with the warden and the free people because I made the ass a lot of money. I didn't lose very often. You know what I mean? I was really good at what the fuck I did. So,
Yeah.
I wound up getting in the automotive program, and shit like that. And I got certified. So when I got out, I started working for Ford. Then when I left Ford, that was in Baton Rouge. I went back to Shreveport. We still had General Motors in Shreveport. I wound up working for General Motors in Shreveport until they closed down. They tried to. I was there when they tried to do the buyout, and they tried to send me to Michigan, but I wasn't going to Michigan. Fuck that, So I wound up doing that. Then I wound up moving to Dallas. I worked for Lamborghini. I worked for Ford. I worked for General Motors in fucking Dallas. And hell, the last few years of my motherfucking up to now, shit, I started going down here. All them goddamn working on cars started breaking my spine up. So now I'm disabled. You see what I'm saying? I'm on disability because my back fucked up, my neck fucked up.
Damn.
Yeah, working on cars since I can think. That's the only thing I know. Automotive shit. You put a tool in my hand, give me a box of wrenches, and I can perform a miracle on any kind of car you put in front of me. You know what I mean? Outside of that, don't ask me to spell shit. I can't spell to save my life. I can count good and I can work on cars good. That's it. And I can whoop a nigga ass in these racing car games on this motherfucking game. Other than that, yeah, you can keep the rest of the shit.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man.
You know what I mean? But that's where I'm at now. And like I said, I'm gonna be 38 this month. You know what I mean? So I try, and you can ask Kev and Shooter right there, and the other Kevin, the two Kevin, they'll tell you, man, that's BT. BT gonna be, he the type, he gonna always try to spit some type of game to you. He gonna roast and joke and laugh, talk shit about some shit, but he gonna always try to say something, productive. You know what I mean? And so that's just where I'm at. I don't know where you at over here. I'm at this Wine Chai East gas station, Shooter.
Which district is that?
Hey, OG done saying some shit, man.
The district. I'm by the one right there by the Ibiza thing. I'm right up the street
Oh,
from
okay, okay, all
the
right, I know
Wong
you.
Tai East gas station. I don't know what district this is.
Yeah, that's
Mm.
fuck. What district is that? Fuck it, you just in the main city, basically.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, right up the street from the hotel. But
Coming
yeah,
down the
man,
highway.
that's what it is, Hot Pocket Cuz. Yeah, I'm gonna talk my shit. At the end of the day, I still feel like LeBron James a bitch. But
Hell no.
I'm still gonna, give you some positive. I'm still gonna give you some positive insight outside of that. You know what I
Hell
mean?
yeah.
Like
Hell
I
yeah.
can joke with you about shit like that there, cause me personally, get what? LeBron ain't helping me pay nan bill. Michael Jordan ain't helping me pay nan bill. Them niggas ain't doing shit for me. So I don't give two fucks about none of them motherfuckers. I don't even buy Jordans. Fuck that. I wouldn't even give Michael Jordan
Shit, I be playing
two hundred
parlays,
dollars
bro.
for $200 for a pair of shoes, bitch. I can go to motherfucking Foot Locker and get me
Shit,
some
even
two for ninety
$100 is
dollars.
crazy for
I
some
go get
shoes.
I go get the two for $90 special
Them
because
niggas
No
that
they
off.
ain't good.
bullshit.
Oh
Listen,
God,
I will
no.
spend hundreds of dollars, thousands of dollars on some car shit, but some shoes,
I'm
I
not
paying.
paying $200 for no goddamn
You
shoes.
niggas
Now
said, nah, I can't do it.
when I was in
Anything
the
over
drug
80.
game, when I was in the drug game, yeah, I was living like that. But man, get what? Fuck that, bitch. I wear a pair of Skechers all
Hey,
day. I love these comfortable ass
hey,
Skechers.
this
These is
is
comfortable than a
posted
motherfucker. Fuck
But you
20.
ain't
that.
This
got you ain't got to
posted
impress nobody no
August
more, OG. So it's
22nd,
it's
man.
different, man.
I ain't what?
You ain't got to impress nobody no more. It's different. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all niggas know
But see,
anybody
it's
in
not even about
Cleveland?
impress. It's not even for me. I was never really too much about impress. Like, bro, I swear to God, bro, I used to go to the club in a pair of sweatpants,
Yo.
some slippers, some sweatpants, and a tee. And niggas, and man, I will never forget. There's a female approached me one time, right at the club.
hmm
She like, why you coming here dressed like that, B? And I'm like, what you mean? She like, you in here with some whole house shoes on. I'm like, baby. I said, let me show you something. I said, look at dude over there with them gold teeth in his mouth. He got it
Get
look
his
like his
ass
outfit.
robbed
I'm
second he
like,
step out this bitch.
I'm like, cuz look, I'm like, he looked like his outfit cost $1,000. She was like, yeah, he fresh. I'm like, but he ain't got $2 in his pocket. He over there with his homeboy drinking with them because they the one with some money. He ain't got a dime in his name. I pull out my pocket. I pull out my sweatpants, got a big ass knot of hundreds in my pocket. I'm like, bitch, see, he look like money. I am money. There's a difference. I didn't come here to impress nobody. I came here to have a good ass motherfucking time. Drink my Corona with my little lime in it. Snort my powder, pop my pill, and have my motherfucking
Damn,
fun.
you
Fuck
was
one of these
snorting
bitches
powder
when
back then? You was snorting powder?
man, back that was the thing back in the day. When
Yeah,
I
it
man, you
was.
gotta
It
think about it.
was.
When I was 21, you have to understand how when I was 21, that was the pill popping generation. And I was from
Yeah.
Louisiana, so that's when you had all the club music was about pill popping
I
and
thought
getting
the
lit.
'80s was the '80s was like
Not like the
was
early
like the
2000s
snore
and 90s. Yeah,
coke generation.
There
yeah,
you go. Well,
yeah.
she just
But you
said the
got to think
early
that
2000s.
went down.
Yeah,
That
that
went
was
down.
2007 for me. I think it was
Yeah,
2000. Yeah,
yeah,
2007 for me.
yeah.
That was
It went down.
that's when we had all the pill. That's when we had all the pill hop music. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Shit like that. There, the pill that I
I
took
know.
grew hella in
I
me
know because
rich.
my family just snort that shit. I used to see them do that shit, man.
BT, I'm at
Yeah,
this
Yeah,
gas station, nigga. I don't see you.
yeah. I'm here. We might well just
yeah,
go somewhere. I'm going to the
yeah.
hotel. We can meet up in the hotel because this game.
Uh,
Or
All right,
what's closer? The Italian car. Just go to the Italian cars. I'm setting away Palmer Drive.
all right. I'm about to come back out the hotel.
Yeah,
Oh
man.
dang, you went to
Them
the
boys used to snort that shit back in the day. I know about
that
that.
was that was
Hey,
the shit. Cause let me tell you something. When I seen the movie Blow, bitch, I was like, oh yeah, this man is lit.
they said because they said that
Like
shit back
bitch,
then was
fucking
pure.
right, bitch. When I see fuck Scarface. Scarface was good, but motherfucking Blow. Boston George had a nigga hooked. I was like, yeah, this
Hey,
the life
y'all
right
hear
Yeah,
here,
Rico
cuz.
act
that
going
nigga
off
Boston
on
reminiscing about that
George
YouTube?
shit.
had money everywhere, cuz. Loaded than a motherfucker. I was like, shit, Johnny Depp did. That was the best role Johnny Depp ever motherfucker had, cuz.
That nigga reminiscing about that shit, boy.
You know,
Yo,
shit, that was the good old
y'all heard of
days, cuz.
fucking
I can say that
Rico
was the
act
good old days
in
now.
Cleveland
Would I go back to that shit?
in
Hell no.
22?
Hell
Yeah.
no. I did that shit from look, I did that shit from like 21 to maybe 23, and I was good. I was done.
Yeah,
I was
you old as
straight
hell,
after that.
bro.
Yeah. That's why I'm
Yeah.
trying to tell you. I've lived through them experiences so I could tell
Hell
you about them
no.
experiences. You know what I
Like,
mean?
yeah.
You said
I'm in
go
this to
inside
tell
the
you.
Italian shit.
Yeah, I'm in this. You know what I mean? So I'm, that was my generation. You know what I mean? But
Damn.
it was the
Oh
good old
shit.
days back then,
Over
I
cuz.
gotta
But
buy
50.
now,
HBO Max.
Over 50
like, I don't give a
kilos
fuck
of
about
crack.
impressing nobody,
Oh,
cuz having them
50
like, nigga,
kilos
I
of
used to have
coke.
Louis Vuitton, Timberlands, and
280
shit like
grams
that. I
of
used to have
crack.
all that good shit. But I didn't really wear it. I
Oh,
didn't wear that
280 grams
shit
of
to
crack
impress nobody. I
cocaine
wore
on
that shit because it was something I wanted.
fentanyl.
You know what I mean?
Some comfy shit. Give a fuck about
Yeah.
impressing you. Impressing you ain't gonna make me no money. It's not gonna make me
God
feel better.
damn.
It
Yeah.
ain't gonna do. It ain't gonna
I ain't gonna
benefit
feel
me.
no better because how you look, you got $1,000 worth of clothes on and a bitch still turn you down. You gonna feel real shitty. You done
But
went and wasted
with
all
my
that
with
money.
my generation, bro, it's worse. Niggas have thousands of dollars worth of clothes and shit, but be beating they motherfucking feet. I'm sorry.
Nigga
No.
Oh,
trying to tell you, riding with the next nigga,
hold
trying to get the
on.
next
Hey,
nigga with.
BT, bruh. If you were doing this shit back in the day, listen, you should have wished your ass was younger, fucking at 22.
Man, who?
Man, you could have went and robbed my uncle, nigga.
Damn.
Yo,
Man,
word
look,
though, word
man,
though.
you got to think, man.
Hey,
I trust me.
Nah,
I'm
hey,
tell you, cuz that was
nah,
hard.
that
That's
nigga
what I
was the
did back in
kingpin
the
of
day, cuz.
Cleveland. This nigga had over 50 kilos of cocaine and 280 grams of crack, cocaine, and fentanyl throughout the whole area.
Man, yeah, if he was close to me, I used to ride, I used to come away from Shreveport, we come to Dallas, we go to Houston, and we raw the drug dealer. We raw, like my cousin that stayed up the street from the nigga that used to get some shit from the Mexican, used to hit his ass, man, I used to hit that nigga down there every other week.
You,
It was a
shit,
routine.
this nigga got the this nigga
nigga
had
said
the
that was a
bug.
routine. You gotta
It
think
got to the
back in the
point
day,
I
boy.
robbed that
Them
nigga so many times.
God
Man, look,
damn.
I robbed that nigga so many
I
times,
didn't know
cuz
this motherfucker was
I
doing
pulled
all
up.
that.
When I pulled up, the nigga got out the car. He was like, hold up, cuz, wait, man. He started negotiating. He's like, look, you gotta leave me something, man. These motherfucking people gonna kill me. You keep taking everything, cause I ain't got no excuse. I'm still trying to pay off what you not already. He ain't, you can't kill me, cause you surrounded by all my people. I got all my family stay where you stay at. So if you try to do anything to me, bitch, and I'm always prepared. You know what I mean? I catch you slipping every time. I'm like, you need to stop selling dope, cuz I catch you every time, bro. Like clockwork. Like you don't even try to switch it up to maybe try to throw me off. He's like, man, shit, I can't switch up because that's what the Mexicans, they on a routine. They stick to this shit. If you switch up on that, they feel like you moving funny. So you got to stay in your little circle the way you gotta stay in it. Me, I don't. That nigga was like, look, I give you some money, I'll let you get this, but man, you can't take the dope, man. He was like, look, I got to try to pay off. That like that's how deep it was. I used to rob niggas for that because I was like, nigga, I ain't gonna go rob no corner store where my face wind up being on no camera and I get wanted and they can call the police. Bitch, I'm gonna rob a nigga that can't call the police.
So I'm gonna rob a nigga that can't call the police.
Man, for real. How you gonna call the police? What you gonna tell him? Yeah, man, he robbed me out of three keys, and da 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 da. You know what I mean? And back then, keys were worth a little chunk of change back then. So you know what I mean? You get you three, four keys, you good for a little minute.
Hell yeah, man.
Man, this bitch do sound good. I ain't lying. This motherfucker verbal on this motherfucker 350 beat.
Shit, what got you in the drug dealing in the first place, my man?
Cause I was a Hoover. My mama from East Los Angeles. My dad is from Louisiana, but he graduated from Compton High School. The gangster. That's all I knew.
Um,
You know, at the end of the day, that's what I knew. My neighborhood was flooded with gang violence. That's all you seen all day, every day. So, you know what I mean? You wind up getting in tune with the type of shit that you see, you know, and the atmosphere that you grow up in does play a little bit of a, you know, an effect on you. I hate to say it like that, but yeah, it does. It does. It fucks with it.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, I was kind of, I was kind of a product of my environment to a degree, but I had to find out the hard way that I didn't have to be. See, that was a choice. I felt like it was something I had to do because it's where I was from. It was just a part of a way of life, and it really wasn't. It was a choice. It was a choice. I chose to do that shit. You see what I'm saying? And it took me years of losing time that I can't never get back, going to places I didn't want to go to realize, like, well, damn, I didn't have to do this shit. I could have did whatever the fuck I wanted to, but I chose to do this shit.
I,
You know?
Now your ass older than shit, bro.
Yep. Old,
um,
guess what? Old wise, fancy ass sim rig, fancy ass house to do what the fuck I want to do in and chill, and ain't got to worry in the motherfucking world right now.
even if you had that time, what do you think you would do with it, or do you think things went good the way they did?
What you say? Say that again.
Like, even then, you wish you can go back and change the shit and not
Let me
go to
tell you something.
jail.
You know what? I love when people bring that question up. If I could go back and change some shit, would I? There are certain things I might have done differently, but I wouldn't change a lot of the shit I did because a lot of the shit I did made me the man I am now. You get
Nope.
what I'm saying? Yeah,
I'll
I
Yeah,
change
yeah,
lost
every
some shit.
motherfucking thing
I
I've done
lost
so
some
far.
shit, but to be honest, I gained more in experience than I lost in time. You see what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah,
Like I wouldn't have the knowledge that I have now on a lot of aspects. I wouldn't see the world the way I see the world. I wouldn't understand the world the way I understand the world without the experiences that I had. And a lot of people want to sit up there, oh, if I can go change this. Yeah, you know what? If I could go back and change certain things, would it make me a better person? Maybe. It might, maybe. Cause see, I'm gonna show you something. My dad, when him and my mama first moved back to Louisiana, my dad had an option of buying two really nice ass houses in the bougie white folk neighborhood or moving back into the hood where he grew up, you know what I mean, and buying 12, 13 houses in that neighborhood. He chose to go back to the ghetto. You see what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I looked at that and I asked my dad, I'm like, do you think we would have been in the different? He was like, oh, y'all would have grew up a lot. If we would have grew up in the white folk neighborhood, me and my brother, we probably would have never committed a crime. We probably would have owned some businesses. We would have probably been snappy, bougie, uppity ass niggas. You get what I'm saying? That's what we would have been. We would
Yeah,
have
yeah,
looked
yeah.
at we we would have looked at ghetto ass. I wouldn't be on this mother. I probably wouldn't be on this motherfucking PlayStation with y'all right now talking shit at 38 if I grew up in the bougie neighborhood. Cause I've been too sophisticated for this small boy shit. That's how I hate to say it like that, but that's what it would have been like mentally wise if I would have grew up somewhere where I wouldn't have had to be super tough. I could have focused on being proper and bougie. I had everything I wanted. I was spoiled, this, that, and the third. My dad didn't raise us like that. My father was born in 1936. So you do the math. My dad is pushing 90. So my dad had taught us how to use our fucking hands. I was
Damn,
out there in the
36.
backyard.
God damn.
Yeah.
How old was he when you were born?
He was 50, 51, something like that when I was
Oh
born.
shit.
Yeah. My older
Uh,
sister's my older sister's in her 70s. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, like I didn't grow up with a lot of youngsters. I grew up around a whole bunch of old folk that taught
yeah,
me shit. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't
yeah,
change a lot. And to sum it up, I wouldn't go back and change much. I would change a few things, but I wouldn't change everything because that made me who I am now. It made me have the wisdom to be able to share with motherfuckers like y'all. You get what I'm saying?
yeah, 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 yeah.
You know, shit. The game. That's
Oh,
how
you
the
saying
game should
y'all
be
like we
given.
the white folk, huh, man? All right,
Yo,
nope, it's cool. All right,
hey
man,
man.
my brother.
No. I'm saying it like that because you got a lot of older niggas that have all this wisdom and knowledge and don't give it to give it to people. Bro, the game is meant to be given away, cuz. You know what I mean? Like Jesus, I'ma say it like this here.